Hey guys, me again, and today we have a TV that we're gonna repair today. This is a Hisense 65-inch TV, if I'm not mistaken, 60 or 65-inch. I'm not whatever this tag here means. I think is a 65-inch based off the tag. This TV is not even 3 years old. Actually, no, it is 3 years old. June 5th, 2020, and it's September the 4th today, 2023. So this TV is a little bit over 3 years old and it's already broken. So the issue of this TV, and I already had a look at it, was we have defective backlights on this TV, and it's very common for these cheapo Hisense, Roku TV, even Sharp. Also, there's the new Sharps that you buy, the low cost ones are made by Hisense. Anyways, it's the typical Chinese garbage that you see nowadays, right? Cheap components, cheap everything, you know. No wonder you pay pennies for a new TV like this, you know. So, and this is part of the reason why. There's a big difference between if you pay $2,000 for a TV and a couple hundred for a TV, you know. So what we're gonna do is the customer already agreed on it. I did a diagnostic a while ago. This was in storage in my basement somewhere. And the reason why it takes long for me to do stuff like this is because I need this area to do this kind of work. So I have all this table set up for this TV, and then right behind me I have this thing set up to put the screen. So I need a bit of space to do this repair. I cannot do this in my room where my desk is because it's impossible. It's just too big. So, and I'm not going to risk breaking a TV because I'm just desperate for a bit of money. So I'm going to do it right, and we're going to make sure that we have the space for it. So there's the table for the screen, and this is the table where we're going to have the TV. We have on the side here, I got some of my special tools. This is to lift the screen, and screwdrivers and whatever tester. I already got the replacement backlights a while ago. So there's 6 strips. Apparently this is the complete set. So we're gonna put these new ones in. It costed about $70, I would say, Canadian, 70 CAD, which comes out to about, what, 50 something American. So yeah, and there's 6 strips in total. And they go in somehow. Anyways, I don't know how it looks exactly inside, but I have the means to put it in, so I'm not worried. I'm going to start by taking this apart, and I'm going to actually show you guys why I know that the backlights are out on this TV, aside from the fact that it's not the first one that I see that has the same exact problem. So let's just say it's not my first rodeo. I've seen a couple other ones like this as well, the same brand, a different model, but again, same garbage, so always has the same faults. I'm going to show you anyways, guys, how I know that's the problem with this set and not the main board or power supply or whatever. And yeah, so I'm gonna start taking this apart, and we'll see how things go. So just to show you, I took one of the these are the replacement strips. I have them over here, and I'm gonna show you now what the difference is between a faulty set of strips, or one strip, doesn't matter, and the difference between that and a good strip like this. So if you notice, this is a tester you can buy off easily from any Chinese website like AliExpress or Alibaba, whatever. So they have millions of these made by the same company or whatever the heck they're called. But basically the top reading over here, this is our output and this is our current draw. So right now it's reading 110 volts, and notice how we have no current whatsoever. We have our probes hooked up to the string of LEDs, this connector right here off the power supply, which goes behind the TV and to the set of strips. Because since one of these LEDs are open, it takes only one LED to become burned, open, or whatever. As soon as it becomes open, the whole entire set of strips are out. And this is how we know. We have it connected to the tester. We see that we have no draw whatsoever. It's completely dead. So somewhere on the backlights, we have an open LED burnt out or whatever the heck that's causing this to not power up. Because this particular set, if I'm not mistaken, the backlights are in series. So if you know a bit about electronics, it's basically the perfect analogy I can give you is a Christmas tree. Remember the story where the if one bulb goes out on the Christmas tree, the rest of the tree lights go out. Same thing here. So it's basically a Christmas tree, you know, an old Christmas tree. So that's why we don't have any output or any draw. But now if I remove it, I'm gonna remove it from this connector, and I'm gonna go ahead. And I'm going to see if I can do this single-handedly. It might be a bit difficult. Or I can do this. This is a working strip, as you see. This is good. And we are pulling 50 milliamps. 24.3 volts, 50 milliamps. And as you can see, we have the strip lit up. So that's a working strip. So I don't know if you saw that. Sorry, I was actually holding my phone with my mouth, kind of. And as you saw, 24 volts, 50 milliamps. So this strip, obviously, it's brand new, so it's supposed to work. But I'm going to test the other strips also, actually, just to make sure that there's nothing wrong. So now we got to take a bit more plastic off over here. And then we can flip the TV around and start by doing stuff to the screen and removing it. So step by step, slowly. So let's see what we can do next now. Okay guys, so I'm back. I have a very, very, very unfortunate development that I made, and I'm gonna, this video basically now the outcome is gonna be very it's gonna be very questionable, because I'm gonna basically let the cat out of the bag right now for you guys. This TV is nearly impossible to repair, and I'll explain why. The issue that's at hand with this TV is the backlights, no matter what. As you saw with the tester, that's confirmed the case. These are the new strips for this particular TV, and there's 6 of them. Okay, so 6 strips, and as you can see, I tried with some other tools to get this panel off on top of these 2 tools. The way Hisense designed this TV is an absolute atrocity, or atrocity, whatever, however you say it. This TV is designed to not be repaired, and I'll explain why. And as you can tell by the tone of my voice, I'm not very happy with it. Now, again, this is not the first time that I do something like this. But it is the first time that I see a stupid design like this that Hisense came out with. And again, this is Hisense. I don't know about the Samsung. So far, the Samsungs, they don't have this issue. Only Hisense. Notice how, I'm going to get close over here. Notice how this over here, this is our screen over here. This is our screen right here. Look how the screen is put in. See this groove over, I have my pointer. You see this groove over here where I have my stick? This is a groove. Hisense used double-sided adhesive right down there. They used double-sided adhesive all around this display, this panel, and basically they held down the panel with double-sided adhesive. There's no trim that overlaps slightly the panel to keep it held in place when you lift the TV up so it doesn't fall off the screen. Look how they put this TV together. I'm gonna see if I can. The panel is sitting in a groove. Now there's 2 types of designs that I've seen like this actually, and I was just looking around YouTube, believe it or not, looking at other people, what they've been saying. And I'm going to put a link down in the video description of another gentleman who did is attempting a repair on a similar TV that I think is already broken. The screen is already broken, and it has the same exact design as this. There's a groove, and the panel is sitting in the groove. The other design I saw on YouTube, which is a bit better, but it's also just as bad, is there is a groove, but there's no like lip over here. I don't know how to describe it, but basically this is sitting in like a groove. The other design is you don't even have plastic over here. It's the screen that goes all the way to the edge over here. Basically, instead of going here, it goes all the way to the edge. And this plastic is not there. And again, double-sided adhesive of that one as well. These this one in particular, the other one that doesn't have this extra bit of plastic over here at the end, with the screen really going to the end, the one that has the screen really going to the end, is repairable because you can slide a piece of paper under there and break up the adhesive. This one, there's no way in hell that you can remove that adhesive easily, because again, it's sitting in a groove. It is sitting in a groove where the panel is just there, just sitting with the double-sided adhesive right over there. The double-sided adhesive is right here, right over there. So, Hisense, if anybody's watching this from Hisense, you guys are doing a pretty darn good job making your TVs not fixable. And everybody's talking about how we have to be careful of the environment and how, you know, we have to be careful of waste. Well, this is the perfect way how to make more waste. If you want to do a stupid design, and if you want to make more waste for the planet, build your TVs like this. Okay? I don't understand why Hisense is building TVs like this. I really don't know why. This is this TV is 3 years old. June 5th, 2020. This TV is an absolute pile of garbage. All Hisense products are garbage. Okay? They cost a couple $100, and it shows it costed a couple $100. Okay? And I'm not surprised that this thing lasted for 3 years. I'm even surprised it lasted for 3 years. Heck, I think it would have even lasted just for 1 year. I've seen, again, when I was looking on YouTube, seeing other people trying this repair, I saw them where the TV only lasted 10 months, not even a year, before the backlights went out and basically the TV was garbage. You know, so unfortunately this one I don't think it's going to be repaired. I did send a message to the customer, and I told the customer, I said, look, if you want me to fix this TV for you, you have to acknowledge the risk that if I try, basically the way if I was to fix this and if the customer agrees to it, I'm going to slowly pull the panel off. Basically, I'm going to lift it from here and I'm going to kind of fold it over. And I'm going to see if the customer allows me to do that, because if the customer doesn't allow me to do that, then I'm giving this back to the customer, putting it back together, and I'm going to be charging for my time that I put into this. It's absolutely ridiculous how this TV is made. I don't have any other words to describe this other than it's a pile of garbage. So, and I want this video to be a warning to those out there. If you guys are planning to buy a Hisense, please don't, because you're going to have, I'm telling you, you're going to guarantee have this problem sooner or later. Your backlights will go out. They're cheaply made. They're cheaply designed. The whole thing is just a pile of garbage. Save your money. Invest in a nice Samsung. I think it's a QLED. I don't remember. But the Samsungs are built a bit better than these Hisense Chinese pile of garbage. So the QLED or the OQLED, I forgot what it's called from Samsung, or even LG. The LG OLED, I think it's called OLED. Those are built very, very good. And they don't have many problems. But Hisense, please stay away from this. Please stay away from Hisense, because I'm telling you, you're going to have this problem, okay? And if you're like this customer who is unfortunate enough to experience this, you're going to have a TV that you can't repair without risking breaking the screen. Again, very unfortunate, but there's nothing that we can do. On this side, actually, you can see it. It's right there. Let's see if I can squat down a bit here. There you go. Right here. This is the adhesive. It's right there. That's the double-sided adhesive. Right here. And that goes all the way around TV to here. This part over here where the ribbon cables are, I don't think there's any, it doesn't look like that there is actually, because I can just kind of, you'll see I can just kind of like pull this up more or less. Let's see. I can kind of just pull this up like that. So there's no ribbon cables there. There's no adhesive there. But again, very, very, very sad. So I'm gonna, actually, for the heck of it, I'm going to show you the TV that we bought, my family, many years ago, that's still running to this day and uses LED backlights. I'm going to go downstairs. It's in my basement. I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to stop the video. I'm going to show you the TV that we have downstairs. And I'm going to show you the difference in quality and how it's put together. And I also even show you how a similar TV, a Sharp something, whatever, other TV that I did a backlight job on it. What's it called? I have another Sharp. I have two Sharps in my basement. I have the one that our family bought that's still running, no problem to this day. And I have another Sharp that had backlight issues, and I'll show you how those two are put together. It's like the same TV, just one is a bit bigger than the other one. But the point is, I'm going to compare the construction quality of this TV with the two Sharps that I have downstairs in my basement. Okay, so I thought to show you guys, this is the same TV that my family, we purchased. Is the first ever flat panel TV that we ever had. It's a Sharp Aquos Quatron, actually, believe it or not. For those who even remember Quatron, very good TVs. This TV costed close to, oh boy, it was close to $2,000 Canadian. So I don't know what that's like, 1,400 something, I guess, American. Now look at this panel. Again, it's a flat screen panel. It's a flat screen. But notice how the bezel, we have the actual backing here that comes out, and then there's this bezel here, this darker black that comes out as well. And when you remove this bezel, the TV, the screen, is basically held together through this bezel. There's no double-sided adhesive tape on this at all. And just to show you guys, I'm gonna go in the back, and let me see if I can show you. This is the TV that I have, our first TV, liquid crystal TV, 142 watts. The date on this, let's see if I can find you the date. Made in Mexico, which is not as, it's not made in China like the garbage Hisense TV. Anyways, this TV is, it's over 10 years old. I don't know, the date is there somewhere, it's behind here, but this TV, again, just to show you, when you actually buy something of decent quality, it's gonna last you a long time. You know, if I want, actually, I can even try powering this on. There you go. There's the this famous upside down arrow, and here we go. No problems with this TV at all. And I can even try powering on. I have my cable box. If I turn this on, let's see if I get it. I don't know if it's on the right input, that's why. Yeah, there we go. So it's still a very nice picture. This 1080p. Yes, it's not 4K. That's the one thing I always say. It's not 4K. It's 1080p. But again, just the construction quality and the materials that they used in producing this TV, it stood up for the test of time. It still works. There's no problems with this TV. And this goes to show, when you put the right amount of money down for something, it's going to last you a very long time. I'm going to show you guys one last TV that I have. Again, it's a Sharp Aquos. I don't know if it's a Quatron. It's an Aquos like this one. And we're going to see if... actually, not going to see if. I'm going to show you how the construction is on that one. And that one, I actually replaced the back. Not replaced, I fixed the backlights on that one. I will show you what happened with that one. So let's go to that one, and we'll see what happens. Here we have a similar Sharp Aquos TV. Let me just show you guys. This one actually, unfortunately, did have not a full faulty set of backlights, but there was a couple LEDs on them that died, and I repaired this a little while ago. And the difference in removing this and taking it apart with the Hisense, night and day difference. The reason why this is here is because this one unfortunately has another issue. It had an issue with the backlight, and it had an issue, it has still an issue with the main board. The main board has to be repaired, and I just haven't had the time to do that. But again, if you look closely, this one is more evident. Here we have, this is the outer trim. And then on top of that, we have still another piece inside here that holds the LCD or the screen on this TV. This metal bracket here, if I'm not mistaken, this is the metal bracket that holds that screen together. There's no adhesive whatsoever, nonsense, mumbo jumbo. It's fully mechanical, and I'm telling you, the quality, this TV costed, I think, even a bit more than the one I have over there, because it's a bigger TV. This is a 60-inch TV, if I'm not mistaken. So, unfortunately, Hisense, I don't know what the heck happened. But yeah, so, again, if I were you guys, stay away from Hisense TVs. Don't buy them. They're full of garbage. Unless if you want to encounter the issues that I did today. So, I hope this video taught you guys something about Hisense TVs and how to stay away from them, and to go to other competitors like Samsung and LG. So yeah, if you guys like the video, please leave a thumbs up, put some comments down in the bleep bloop section below, and hit the bell or subscribe to the bell, whatever it's called, if you guys don't want to miss a new video when it comes out. Until then, take care, and we'll see you on the next one, guys. Okay, bye bye.